Napoleon is a tragedy. Joaquin Phoenix perfectly fits this role. He embodies sadness, regret, loss, and misfortune. Ridley Scott's Napoleon is never charismatic. He obviously lacks authority. Look at how Joaquin Phoenix walks, how he talks, and how he breathes. We hear the sound of his breaths. Mostly he's nervous, and we realize his anxiety as his subordinate officers and generals do. One of his weaknesses certainly is Josephine. She's Napoleon's territory of love, and as he battles the enemies on the field, in the palace desperately tries to make Josephine entirely his own. Josephine has affairs. It seems Josephine doesn't like Napoleon as much as he likes her. This is the land in which Napoleon has little chance. She's Napoleon's true failure. Josephine, though not romantically interested, cares about Napoleon. She seems to be charmed by his glory, his power, his reputation. The relationship between them is complicated. Napoleon, a great glorious emperor, is betrayed frequently by his wife, whom he is intensely obsessed with. He remains captivated by Josephine's grace. He overlooks her unfaithfulness, but finally her infertility changed their destiny. There is something in the plot we cannot fully realize. Something has been added to the screenplay that seems redundant or ambiguous. It's unclear what Ridley Scott intends to tell us when Napoleon in Egypt touches a mummy and then brings his ear close to the mummy's mouth, then anxiously pulls himself back. Also, in another scene we become confused when Napoleon makes Josephine confess she's nothing without him, and immediately after we see Napoleon saying to Josephine, close to her face, he is nothing without her. Something has been missed. It seems that certain parts have been cut. This plot, and especially this well-known story, needs to be clear and precise to explain characters and events with details. Except Napoleon, other characters are like shadows. Even Josephine, to whom Scott has given great importance in his own narrative, is nothing more than Napoleon's beloved wife. The visual effects are brilliant. The Battle of Austerlitz, where Napoleon defeated the empires of Russia and Austria with miraculous war tactics, is built audaciously in the film. This battle and that icy battlefield emerged as a violent, beautiful painting masterfully drawn by Ridley Scott. At last, let me confess, my expectations for this movie were higher. There are parts where we need to know more about, and parts that seem unnecessary. Joaquin Phoenix presents Napoleon as a man who has weaknesses, doubts, failures, power, and charm. It's somewhat different from the historical image of Napoleon that we all have in mind. Ridley Scott has stripped Napoleon of his supernatural characteristics and made him into a man with deep fears and deep wounds. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to help me improve my channel, like my video and comment on it. I'm curious what you think about my reviews.